If you're interested in starting a YouTube channel for fun and or profit, check out the YouTube Producer's Handbook 2nd edition. It's on Amazon right now in paperback and for Kindle. So if that's something you're interested in, check it out. If you want to be notified when Breakfast Club videos go up, remember to subscribe and click the bell.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Discriminated and filtered on YouTube, and I'm not the only one. So recently, they also attacked my Persian channel, Nasim Aghdam. And if you go and check my videos, you see that my new videos hardly get views, and my old videos that used to get many views stop getting views. So this is because I'm being filtered.
Yeah, you're right. You are being filtered. You're not Jake or Logan Paul, The Rock or Will Smith. You're no one famous, semi-interesting, but not enough that YouTube would care about you. And you're about 4 years late to the broadcast yourself party. That ended with the Susan Wojcicki era. So you have two options. You stick it out and try to make a go at it, or you leave the platform. Those literally are your only two options, unless you have enough money to try to start a new platform. But what you don't do is pick up a gun and run into YouTube headquarters and start shooting random people who probably have absolutely nothing to do with the situation you're in. And believe me, the majority of us are in the same situation. The fact of the matter is, YouTube is not interested in making randos famous on the internet. It's not about what they can do for you. It's about what you can do for them. There's almost nothing that you've said here or gone through that I and tons of others haven't. Especially in this next bit.
And another thing, they age restricted my ab workout video. A video that has nothing bad in it, nothing sensual. Why they did that? Because it got famous and was getting many views. So they age restricted that video to keep it from getting views.
I believe you. I believe you 100%. They go after people sometime. They've gone after me before. I had a video that was up, getting great traction. I think had either 300,000 or 600,000 views. It was my film, Wages of Sin, when I first put it on the platform. And one day they just told me, hey, we're giving you a strike for some random reason. I fought it and won. A few days later, they came after it again, just decided to take it down. Random reason. Talked about it. Gave me a random excuse. But let me know that it wasn't that big of a deal. But it was obviously big enough for them to take it down, costing me hundreds of thousands of views, as well as a decent amount of money. And no real explanation was ever truly given. And I felt the same way you did, that it was personal and that they were coming after me, that they had some problem with me. And I do believe that there's instances where certain people at YouTube might indeed have problems with certain creators and may do things to demote and mess with their videos. They did that to Leafy. But at the end of the day, it's their platform, and they have every right to run it the way they want. And yes, they do run it in a very silly and haphazard manner. They are dismissive and many times antagonistic toward their creators, even though they pretend that they're not. Personally, I don't think the CEO even likes the platform. She's an old woman. She doesn't watch this shit. She goes home and kicks her feet up and watches Game of Thrones or Lost reruns or some shit. She's not looking at this.
I contacted support team, and they also said the same thing. there are some inappropriate things in your video.
And yeah, some right-wing religious nut job or far-left idiot probably saw your video and got worked up about it and age-gated it. Maybe they thought you were soliciting the male gaze or some shit. Who knows? Stupid shit like that happens. There's people who work at YouTube who aren't the sharpest tools in the shed all the time. But let's just say, for instance, you actually knew the person who did all this stuff to you. Would it really be worth going after them and trying to kill that person if you specifically knew who did all these things that you claim were done to you? And I asked that knowing that there were probably some untreated issues going on with you. You obviously had a while to think about this, so let's just say you succeeded. What do you think would have really happened? YouTube would still be here. Probably run the same way it's run now. You would have made very little, if any, difference, and you just would have made people hate us more than they hate us already. As I found out myself, you just can't take it that personally.